Hi. My name's Martha. I've got an appointment with Mark at 12. My hair's always been sort of relatively fine, and I've always envied lots of celebrities that appeared to have far more hair than me and wondered how they achieved it. I get really frustrated with my own hair because it tends to reach a certain length and then doesn't grow anymore. And I've always wanted that real full, swishy hair, which I just can't seem to achieve without hair extensions. I've tried glue-in hair extensions before, so where human hair is actually attached with glue to your own hair, and I found it a bit aggressive, particularly the method of removal and reapplication, and I was just concerned it may be damaging my hair. So then I found out about Mark Glenn, and it seemed a much better alternative. One of the reasons I actually chose Mark Glenn was because a friend of mine had her hair done here, and I really liked the results. It's fantastic colour matching and everything. There just doesn't seem to really be a disadvantage, and probably apprehensive initially about not having real hair, but actually it looks more real. What I'm looking to achieve from today is definitely to have a bit more length to my hair and just body and fullness. My boyfriend proposed to me while we were in Jamaica about a month ago actually, so it's all relatively new to me, but yeah, we're planning to get married next year in May, and hopefully I'll have hair extensions then.
Martha came to us today with severely damaged hair from using hair extensions, human hair extensions, the glue-in type. She'd been having them for a while, got into that circle of knowing that they were causing damage, but didn't know where else to go and what else to do because her hair looked so rubbish when they were taken out. It's not irreparable. We replaced the connections that the extensions that she had with the extensions that we use, and just from previous experience we know it's going to repair over the next few months. The advantages of fibre hair over human hair are manifold really. Weight, for instance, it's much lighter in weight. It's much cleaner for us to use, much cleaner for the client to use. It's a lot easier to use. You don't get the worry sometimes of it being put in upside down. It can't be. There is no grain as such on the fibre hair. It's a flat cuticle. So you don't get that matted look. You can rub it with a towel when it's wet. You don't have to worry about it going into a dreadlock. For us, I like it, particularly because it is so much cleaner. It hasn't been on somebody else's head. It's very ethical. We know where it's come from. It hasn't been taken from somebody that didn't want to give it up. It's a lot lighter, it's a lot cleaner, and it's a lot easier for the client to look after. The colour blending for us is actually the most fun, to be quite honest, for us doing it. Martha's hair came with lots and lots of different colours in it. Makes it really interesting for us. We've got a selection of probably about 100 different colours of fibre that we can blend together to create the colours we want to do. Looking at the depth of colour that she got in her hair, put a darker base at the bottom so that when she wears her hair up it looks natural. You don't get a block colour of blonde. So we've created the colours through just by blending, probably in Martha's case, 7 or 8 different colours together to create that depth and make it look more interesting when it moves. The reason it looks better than human hair for us is it moves naturally. It isn't somebody else's hair. It hasn't got that memory in it that says this is what it used to do, this is what it should do. It's very biddable. The client can make it look how she wants it to look by using heated rollers if she wants to put a wave into it. You can use certain types of straightener to straighten it if you wish to straighten it. Look-wise, it always looks healthy. Always looks silky, healthy, shiny. Not in a false shine either, not in a false way. It just looks like healthy hair, the kind of hair that most people would be jealous of you having. The system we use of applying the extension is braiding the fibre hair with the human hair, basically plaiting it together. We use a 2-person system. We find that we get a better connection that way. We find that there's better tension and the extension will stay in for 3 months, normally without any problems at all.
absolutely amazing. I love it. From experience of having human hair extensions, it's totally different. Like, I felt like my head was so weighed down with the other extensions, and this feels to be more like my own hair, and it's moving with my own hair. So I'm really pleased with the results. It just feels like my own hair. It just feels really natural and, yeah, brilliant.
Martha's hair today was a bit of a challenge for us. It was very blunt on the ends. The colour was very difficult through chemical damage, and it was all different colours. Me and Mark worked as a team and we got through it. It was very worthwhile seeing the end result and how pleased Martha was with it.
I was just looked after, waited on. Everything was explained as the hair extensions were going in, so I knew exactly what was going on. It was just fantastic. Application was absolutely painless. I just had a magazine, had my book, could pretty much do what I want and go off into my own world while everyone else did the hard work. The colour's a perfect match for my own hair. You couldn't tell the difference. In fact, I can't tell picking up the strands unless I pull it, whether it's my own hair or an extension. In comparison to the extensions I've had before, I just think this will be, I feel more comforted that I'm not actually damaging my hair having them in. So I can have long hair for a while and then take them out and not be devastated because all my hair's broken off. So it feels like it just feels a more safer, kinder way to do it to my hair.
She'd been through the mill a bit, so she was rightly very nervous about going through it again, thinking, you know, is this right or is this wrong? We've shown her what we've done. She understands the whole process, and she's left with a massive big smile on her face. Very happy about everything. We're very happy about everything. It's been a hard day's work, but well worth it.
If anyone asked me whether they should have hair extensions or not, I would say do it, but definitely come to Mark Glen and don't have human hair or glue, without a doubt.